What's up, YouTube? You're watching Cam Gaylor, and I know in the past I've done a review on this gun, but this time we're doing the long-term comprehensive review on this. I have, a lot of rounds through it now. I've shot it a lot, and I think it's time to do a one and done final review of this AR-57. I think it's called the AR-57 by ULT, which I believe is ultralight tactical. Now, when I bought it from the website I bought it from, it was listed as Panzer Arms AR-57. Nowhere on this does it say Panzer Arms. It says ULT. So I'm assuming they're the same company because I have seen this listed on other websites more recently as the ULT AR-57. So I think it's probably the same thing. Now, my lower, it comes as an upper only. I don't believe they make a complete gun. So my lower is just a basic Palmetto PA-15, AR-15 lower. So when you buy the upper, it comes with its own buffer tube. You just take the buffer tube out of the AR lower that you have and put the AR-57 buffer tube in. You just have to have a different buffer tube because of the way the gun works. But yeah, your lower is AR-15, so nothing to do there. Top part, your upper, is all this. So what do you got? Let's see. So the top part, you do get a little bit of a pick rail. I just have iron sights on mine. I have the Imbus Magpul Pros, so they're metal. And then you have a little bit of a pick rail up front. You have a little bit of a pick rail there. And then lock all the way around. I don't put any attachments on it because my POU, or philosophy of use, for this gun is that I want it to be lightweight. It's a very lightweight gun. It's the same size, overall size, as an AR-15, but I'm keeping mine extremely lightweight because in my philosophy of use, that's what it's for. It's a lightweight, maybe a coyote gun, lightweight, sort of a grab, hike through the woods, pest control kind of rifle. That's what I'm using it for. I've shot at coyotes with it, stuff like that. So what makes this gun unique? Well, it's blowback. It doesn't have the direct impingement system. It's not piston driven. When you fire it, it's just a blowback, pulls the bolt back into this area and ejects downward out of the mag well. So you're going to be ejecting downward. You can see the extractor right there, which is awesome. Honestly, when you shoot, it's very nice to just have a pile of brass down here. It's chambered in 5.7 by 28, so it takes the same round as the FN 5.7 pistol. It also takes the same round as all the other guns that take that round. It takes the FN PS90 magazine, so it holds 50 rounds, FN PS90 magazine, but you can get these AR-57 magazines a little bit cheaper. They hold 50 rounds. And I have several of these. No issues really out of the magazines. Here's a look at it with the magazine off. It just sort of hinges in. There's where it says ULT. There's your bolt. And on this side, you just have a charging handle that flips open. You rack it back, let it go. There's no last round hold open with this gun, but that's okay. And then your magazine release is these tabs up top. Yeah, they're kind of big. They're kind of exposed. You can hit it from either side. It's going to pop the magazine open. Now, I have done quite a bit of woods walking with this thing, moving around, running gun sort of stuff with this gun. I've never accidentally hit this part to pop my magazine loose, but I could see, like in a combat situation or something, if it can happen, it's probably going to happen to somebody. You could easily bump this and pop your magazine loose at the worst time. Just being honest, like you could probably do that. Kind of seems like a weird design there. I understand why they did it because it's just easy to slap it right there. But it does seem a little iffy as far as hitting it, but I've never had that issue for real. As far as your slide, stop, release, and all that, none of this works anymore. Your safety works, of course, but this isn't going to work, and your magazine release doesn't matter anymore on the AR lower because it doesn't do anything. You can do, I've done this, I don't have one here to show you, but you can slap a AR-15 magazine with all the guts taken out. You can stick that in there, shoot it, and you can hold all 50 shell casings in the empty magazine. I've done that once just to try it out. It works, but I would worry about the empty shell bouncing back up and jamming the gun. I could see that being possible. Sorry about the sniffles, guys. I do have the sniffles. Let's talk about ergonomics. You can make it whatever you want. It's like an AR-15. If you have your lower, you can set up your lower however you want. M-lock, do whatever you want to with it. The front flash hider, it's a little bit. Do you hear that? What is the word I'm trying to use? You ever seen a tuning fork like for a piano? It has that same sort of ring, and you will hear it ringing. Like if you shoot it, you'll hear that high-pitched ring. That's not the only gun out there that does it, but has sort of the tuning fork effect of the sustain of that vibration. The top part does wiggle. So if you, I don't know if you can see, there you go. You see how the upper wiggles from the lower? So it's not on there super tight. Does that affect accuracy? Not that I can tell. I have my sights sighted in. I shoot it at 100 yards all the time, 8-inch plates, and it's pretty much dead on. I've never had an issue with the top wiggling causing accuracy. Now, obviously, that's going to cause some kind of accuracy issues. So just keep that in mind. This is not a precision sniper rifle or anything, but philosophy of use, it's not meant to be. It's a close and dirty sort of gun. It's basically like a P90. It's just in the AR form. So you're thinking of a close quarters sort of weapon, maybe like SWAT team sort of thing. I have seen videos. I think it was the Argentine military or somebody using the full auto version of this in like SWAT raids. So maybe like National Police Force or something. And it may have not been Argentina. It could have been another South American country. Don't remember, but I have seen these in use with some other military or police forces. Now, as far as reliability with me, I have around 1,000, maybe more rounds through mine. I've shot it quite a bit. No issues other than the last round in the magazine sometimes has a failure to feed. It somehow misses the chamber. It shoves the round into the casing, and then you just have to rack it out. It's never gotten stuck, but you have to rack the bolt. So, does it have malfunctions? Yes, but it's always the last round in the magazine. Does it happen every single time? No, it doesn't happen every single time. It's just periodic. It's random. I don't think I've ever caught it on video. So like in my previous reviews of this gun, I've never talked about it because I've never caught it on video. But in my own shooting off camera, I have had that last round jam several times, maybe 5 or 6 times. So keep that in mind. It seems to be an issue. I have several magazines, and it's happened on different ones. So just keep that in mind. Overall, pretty reliable, but that last round may not go through. So your 50 rounds may actually be 49. I've shot everything from Fiocchi to FN ammo. I think I've shot Ruger, or not Ruger, Federal, Fiocchi, and FN ammo all through this. I don't know why I said Ruger. But yes, I've shot different ammos, no issues. I've shot the blue tips. I've shot the regular FMJs, no issues. And I even shot some of that 5.7 ammo that's made for pistols, and it worked as well in this gun. Cycled just fine. So yeah, overall review, I would say it's good. It's a good gun. You know, you're looking at about $650, $700 for this upper, and then you slap a lower on it at your price. So you're looking at roughly $1,000 for a basic stripped build of it. What do I plan on doing with it? Nothing. I want to keep it lightweight, no sling, no attachments, iron sights. That's what I'm going to keep it at. And I'm keeping the gun. I'm not going to sell it. This is going to be a long-term gun. If anything happens long-term where it breaks on me or something, I'll let you guys know. I don't know if it will or not. Keep it lubed up. So there is a little bit of wear right here. You can see where the metal on metal contact is. So just keep yours lubed. I've never had any like malfunction issues, but I could see just where there's a lot of metal on metal. I could just see something, causing maybe one to be, if the tolerances are off, I could see one being unreliable. But mine has been good. Overall, pretty stinking good. That is the AR-57 by ULT / Panzer Arms. I like it. It gets a thumbs up from me. If you get one, let me know in the comments how yours has been. Overall, I think it's a cool gun, and it's a great coyote gun. If you're looking for a good coyote gun, this would serve you well. Maybe a home defense gun. I have had this set up in the past for home defense with a flashlight. I just don't have it set up for that now. It stays in the safe 90% of the time. I do shoot it a decent amount though. Mine has been accurate. Mine is good. I've shot paper with it. I mean, it's not like I don't go and bench rest and do all the crazy stuff, but just that practical accuracy, I can hit what I'm aiming at with it. So it's a good gun for me. I would say it's approved by me. If you want one, I have no issues with telling somebody, hey, try it out, buy it. Thanks for watching, guys. You're watching Cam Gaylor. This has been a comprehensive, long-term review of my AR-57. I don't have the specs or anything as far as weight and stuff at hand. Guys, Google it. You can look the gun up and find the specs in like 30 seconds. I don't know why people get so bent out of shape when I don't say the specs. Anyways, guys, see you in the next one. Bye.